Welcome to the Knights of Honor tutorial. This game is a real-time empire. Read the instructions in this tutorial to select another tutorial topic. In Knights of Honor, you are the guiding spirit. In Knights of Honor, Europe is divided into provinces. Besides a town, the provinces contain smaller settlements. Also on the map you can see rivers, forests, mountains. You have a distant, zoomed-out view of the world at the bottom right of the screen, called the mini-map. It has different zoom levels and The flag on the town is your kingdom's flag, the Irish flag. This indicates that you own it. Keep in mind that sometimes the distance between your towns can be greater than the size of the screen. To locate them, eventually, when your empire becomes you can see the borders of your kingdom at the edge of the province. You may notice that the foreign territories are slightly darker. This indicates that you can't see what. However, in some cases, a royal family rules your kingdom of Ireland. To see who this is the portrait of your current ruler of Ireland. You may notice that he has the title of Earl. Your ruler has different talents in different areas. Your royal family has currently one princess. Your royal family also has two princes. To give the right to inherit the throne to the other son, click on his Now close the royal dynasty by clicking on the Close button at the bottom of the window. Your royal family has the power to rule over Ireland. And here each time you do something dishonorable, such as breaking an alliance, starting an unprovoked war, to improve your kingdom power above average, you have to invest gold and piety. Now please notice that lower kingdom power means your kingdom also has lower wealth and an increased risk. In this area, you can see how wealthy your kingdom is. This number shows the amount of gold you currently have in your kingdom treasury. At the left of the window, you see from which sources your gold is coming. You can move your mouse pointer over a position. At the right of the window, you can see what you are spending gold on. The difference between your income and expenses creates your total balance. Notice the row in the expenses called inflation. It is very important that you understand how inflation works. Usually there is no inflation in your kingdom. But when you hoard lots of gold for a long time without spending it, there are 3 tax levels you can inflict on your subjects. If you set taxes at no taxes, you will not. This is a special tax called war tax. You can collect this tax when you are currently at war with someone. To exit from this window, click on the Close button. This number shows the total amount of piety raised in your kingdom. Piety comes from the monasteries in your rural areas, the churches, and from the cathedrals. This number shows the total amount of books that have been written in your kingdom. Books come from the libraries and universities you have built in your towns. Now let's see how the economy in a town works. Besides the global resources in the kingdom treasury, there are also resources that are local for the town. When you have collected some gold, you can begin building structures to enhance your town. You can build structures from this menu. Select an empty slot. Build the training grounds. You can see the workers building your training grounds. The royal court shows all your currently hired knights as well as the members of the royal family that you have summoned. Currently, you have 1 marshal in your service. From the submenu, you can either find him on the map if you cannot see him, or you can exile him. You can hire knights to perform roles as marshals, clerics, merchants, spies. Let's hire a cleric. Click on the Knights button. Now select Cleric. Now you have another knight in your service. All knights require some initial investment to serve under your command, and members of the royal family are free, and at the moment you don't have enough money to hire a merchant. Select your prince. Select Merchant. Now you have a free merchant with a small crown that denotes that he is a prince. If you use the princes and the king carefully, though, for if they die, you can adapt your royal court to your personal gaming style. More marshals mean there are 3 more knight professions that you can choose from: landlord, builder, and spy. The landlord and builder increase food production and the number of workers in the town they are assigned. The spy is for players who prefer covert operations. Let's select one of our princes again. Select the spy profession for. Now you have a spy. In order to be useful, select the spy. Select infiltrate. Choose Leinster. There, your spy is in Leinster waiting to be hired. Every time explore the different options you get with the knight professions. And in this chapter, you will learn how to create and manage armies, how to fight battles, and how to improve your marshal. Now hire a marshal. Choose to hire a knight. Choose the marshal profession. Choose the town where you wish him to appear. Now you have a leader without an army. You can recruit an army from every town. Every town can support a unique. Select the marshal. Deploy him in the town by right-clicking on the town. Click the Army Recruitment button. At this point, you can only hire peasants. You can see that there are 3 types of unit. The first type of unit is one specific to your kingdom. The second type is one of the provinces you are in. The third type is a special unit of other kingdoms or provinces that you can build. Build 3 more squads of peasants. Now you are ready for some action. After you have recruited a leader and units, you can order your army to move out. Select the town. Select the marshal. Move him out of the town by right-clicking on the open field.
On the road again.
You have to show some patience until the process has been finished. When your army travels a lot, and especially at night, it will slowly begin to lose its morale. Order the army to build a camp.
Let us rest.